Hello, and welcome to Story Orchard Learning at Time to Tutor Writing Wednesdays. We'll be exploring how to work on a variety of writing skills. But before we start learning about how to write a fictional or nonfiction story, I think we should start off with learning how to write a simple sentence. There are technically 8 parts of speech if you don't include the 3 articles, but we're going to start with writing a sentence using the first 4 plus our starting article word. So, we're going to learn about the first parts of speech and how to use them, and then roll a dice link to find out which words we're going to use for each parts of speech. As I said before, the article isn't technically included in the 8 parts of speech, but it does help us understand if we're talking about a specific noun like the cat scratched me, or a general noun like a cat scratched me. And we use the word an or n if the word that comes after it is starting with a vowel, like an ugly cat scratched me or an apple made me sick. The first time my class did this, we rolled a 5 for the article and got the word a. An adjective is used to describe what kind or type of noun you're talking about. Remember, a noun is a person, place, animal, or thing. So, are we talking about an ugly cat or a big dog? What kind of noun are we talking about? Adjectives are so helpful in sentences and stories to help your readers visualize who or what we're writing about. The first time we rolled for an adjective, we rolled a 1 and got the word smelly. And again, a common noun is a person, animal, place, or thing. But if you're talking about a specific noun, that could be considered a proper noun. And you always start a proper noun with a capital or uppercase letter. For example, you could be talking about a girl or even the girl without needing to capitalize the G in girl. But if you use the girl's name and you're talking about a specific girl like Jasmine, then you would capitalize the J. Notice in our example nouns below that I only have one proper noun, which is Japan, and I used a capital J. But if I had put the word country, which is still a noun because it's a place, it wouldn't need to have an uppercase letter because it's not a specific country like Japan. The first time we rolled for a noun, we rolled a 5 and got Japan. I like to think of the verb as being the action. It's what's happening in your sentence or story. It's what your subject, which is usually the noun of your sentence, is doing, and that is called the sentence predicate. The first time we rolled for a verb, we rolled a 4 and got the word run. Or we could use ran or even runs depending on when it is happening or if it already happened. So just like the adjective describes the type of noun or we're using in your sentence, the adverbs help to describe the verb or verbs in the sentence. It often answers 5 questions like, how did it happen? Angrily or slow? When did it happen? Like yesterday or right now? Where did it happen? Like here or there? How often it happened? Like always or never? And to what extent did it happen? Like almost or very? The first time we rolled for an adverb, we rolled a 2 and got the word never. So we wrote a smelly Japan run never and decided we needed some more words. So we rolled a new verb and got thanks, a new article, which again was a, and a new noun, which was vase, and what the vase was doing. So we rolled a new verb again and got looks, and a new adjective to describe the vase and got small. So now we have a smelly Japan run never thinks a vase looks small. We chose to make the Japan run mean that people were traveling to Japan for a quick trip to get something, and that it was the actual trip there or the airplane that was smelly instead of Japan being smelly. Since we rolled that the people on the plane never think a vase looks small, we made the vase in the animation a lot bigger than the airplane. The second time we rolled, we got a again for our article, smelly again for our adjective, vase again for our noun, and then we got the verb think and the adverb here. So we made our sentence say, I think a smelly vase was here. Since the article is a and not specific, and the person is just saying that they think a vase was here, we just made a wet water ring to symbolize that a vase could have been there. and the smelly lines symbolize that it smells bad. Just now for this recording, I went ahead and rolled for the article and got A again. I rolled a 1 for the adjective and got smelly again. I rolled a 3 for the noun and got boy, and I rolled a 2 for the verb and got no, and a 2 again for the adverb, which gave us never. So I decided to switch the order of the verb and adverb and add a new adverb to the end. And this is how I rearranged the sentence. A smelly boy never knows everything. And that's true, whether you're smelly or not. Nobody ever knows everything. And there's always something new to learn, no matter how old you are. Okay, now it's your turn to roll the dice and put a sentence together using the article that starts the sentence, rolling for your adjective that describes the noun, rolling the noun. Is it a person, place, animal, or thing? You're going to roll the verb or what's happening, and the adverb that explains or describes that verb. All right, so for the article, we rolled a 2. Look up here and you can see that for 2, we have the word a again. All right, for our adjective, we have a 6. So if we look over here, we're going to see the word is small, a small. And then when we're rolling for our yellow noun, we see we have a 6 again. So cat, a small cat. And then for our verb, it's 3, so think or thinks. And for our adverb, we got 2, so never. I think for this one, I would rearrange the order of the verb and adverb again, but you don't have to. I think it would sound better that a small cat never thinks. But play around with it. Roll for even more verbs and adverbs and nouns and adjectives. See what you can come up with. As always, thank you for watching, and we hope to see you next time too. Feel free to hit the like button and share your sentences with us in the comments below, or email us at storyorchardtutoring@gmail.com. And don't forget to click the subscribe button so you never miss a thing. We will choose one sentence each week to showcase and illustrate for our viewers. So be sure to share them with us in the comments below or email, and let us know if you want us to use a name or grade level for the writer. Thank you again, and I look forward to sharing our next Writing Wednesdays video, Roll a Sentence with all 8 parts of speech, with you next week on story-orchard-learning at time_the number 2_tutor. Bye for now, and keep writing.